Racquetball Tim here again. We're back for part 2 of game 2. David gameplay analysis, and he's playing against Maria. Maria's in the box. David's got the lead in this game. The scoreboard wasn't working, so I'm not quite sure of the score. Okay, we don't have a scoreboard. I was joking. Interesting choice on the ceiling there. You did get a setup down the middle. Not a setup, but she hit a shot down the middle. It was kind of high and got kind of jammed by it. Sometimes I'll just hit a little drop shot in the front left. Played a lot of squash, so I have that shot in my repertoire. A little drop over here, something, a little dinker in the front left. I feel like this is offense, not defense from where you're at. If you got a big lead, then you can mix in a ceiling ball, keep them deep in the court. But I hate to miss opportunities in racquetball. It just seems like an opportunity, so I wouldn't go ceiling. If you're going to go ceiling, to her backhand is definitely the right choice. Now she's got a setup and you're in good position, but you did give her a setup. So you gave up your opportunity and you gave her an opportunity. Let's see what she does. It's a decent pass, and she brings down the hammer. That's got to be ceiling there. So I hated your first ceiling. I didn't hate it. I didn't like your first ceiling ball. I would have taken offense. This one I definitely hate. This has to be ceiling. You're not set up. Anytime you're moving backward, you're running back to the corner, you got to go ceiling here. Now you're way out of position. She's got you on a string. So cool. We've worked so hard on your mechanics and your serve and all this, the stepping and the racket up and follow through, and I'm really proud of that. And now we're gonna incorporate ceiling game. We got to really work on that ceiling game. Get them deep in the court. It's gonna put less pressure on you, more pressure on them. It's going to make the game a little bit easier because you're going to be trying fewer difficult shots. And I can't talk enough about the ceiling ball. It's just such a powerful weapon to have in racquetball. At the higher levels, the ceiling ball diminishes slightly. A lot of guys can shoot ceiling balls, and they take excellent overheads. So at the higher levels, it's less important, although not completely unimportant. There are professional players who obviously hit a lot of ceiling balls, but at your level, for sure, you've got to have a ceiling game. Just makes the game so much easier. So Maria's chipping away at the lead here. Great serve. Good ceiling, keep it to the backhand. Yeah. Paid the price there. It wasn't the worst ceiling ball, but it's a fine line in racquetball. I'll show you where the ceiling ball went. So she's to her forehand. Ball came down to here. So here's how far you were off. This ball was here, and if you had it over here, she would have hit a weak return, and you're probably the favorite to win the rally. And that's like, what, 5 feet? So you're off by 5 feet on your ceiling ball, which really isn't that much. But it was the difference between her hitting a forehand, which is her strength, or a backhand, which is not her best shot compared to her forehand. And as a result, you lost the rally. So we're going to work on those ceiling balls. You got to imagine there's a garbage can in the back corner, and you're trying to hit the ball into that garbage can. You can actually put a garbage can in the back corner. It's fun. Just make sure it's empty. Gotta go ceiling. It's too high. So Maria's kind of taking over here. When your opponent gets hot, you really want to keep them under pressure. You want to keep them deep in the court. So ceiling balls to get yourself out of pressure, buy you time. Get them under pressure, buy yourself time. And then hopefully they can fizzle out a little bit, because sometimes opponents get on hot streaks where they're just killing the ball, and it feels kind of hopeless. There's that guess again. You're guessing drive serve, and she hit a Z. Good choice on the ceiling. Now you got to set up, let it drop. Good choice on the cross court. Rack it up. I don't mind the shot choice there. The execution wasn't very good. Let's take a look at that backhand. Okay, this is a good time to talk about that drill you've been working on. Okay, so we have this drill where we stand this way. You've seen it. and you toss the ball into the back wall, then it bounces into the side wall, comes down, bounces, and then we hit a down the line pass. Just a soft underhand toss. You can hit them. You can toss them medium. You can toss them low. And this is a perfect opportunity to talk about how that improves your game. In this spot here, you would be better. The more you practice that drill, you're going to get better at it. And the problem with this shot is if you look at your feet, it's number one reason why you missed the shot. So you stepped toward the right wall. Okay, when you're doing your drop-in hits, as you can watch the other video that I made of your backhand, your feet are parallel to the side wall. Right foot is here, left foot is here, and you're able to fully rotate your hips and hit a powerful offensive shot. So this ball is behind you. You want to get behind it and get your feet parallel to the side wall so that you're not stepping toward the side wall, and then you just have no rotation. It hurts your accuracy, it hurts your power. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I zoomed in and then zoomed out too far. Yay. I'll get it back. Here we go. So it does hurt your power, hurts your accuracy, and then she's just got a nice easy setup there. Fortunately, she left it off the back wall. Whoops. The miss-hit kill shot. We all do it. We all hate it when it happens to us, and we all love it when we do it. So just try to be happy either way. I've actually never seen you unhappy on the court, David. You're a pretty happy guy in general. That's just a really good serve. You got to cross over and flick that up to the ceiling. Ceiling ball to her backhand, get him tighter. You like to hit that jumping forehand. I wonder if you're a badminton player. I used to play badminton quite a bit. I miss it, and you take a lot of jumping shots in badminton. If you're jumping in racquetball, there's a good chance, especially on a ceiling ball that's deep in the court, there's a good chance that this ball is going to come off the back for a setup. You should never have to jump for a ceiling ball. If you had gone back, okay, so you want to shuffle back. So here's the drill. We do this drill all the time. You're in position exactly like where you are. You turn, left foot comes back. It's called a drop step. But as you drop step, your racket comes up. Okay, so your racket should be up right now. We've talked about this during our lessons. And then shuffle back toward the ball, which is exactly what you're doing. I like to shuffle, but your racket should be up. And then what you do is you touch the back wall with your racket while maintaining eye contact with the ball. Do not look back at the back glass, okay? So you touch the back wall, and what that does is it sends a message to your brain, lets you know exactly where you are, kind of like a GPS, and it tells you immediately if this ball is going to come off the back for a setup or not, and that determines your shot choice. That was a whole lot of information, a little technical, hopefully not too technical, but the thing you want to remember is shuffle back with your racket up and touch the back glass. It'll give you a whole bunch of information. This ball, I think, was certainly coming off the back based on how high you jumped and based on how high you contacted it. Another one that probably would have come off the back. So you had two opportunities there to score. This is not uncommon, by the way. I see it at pretty much every level. The pros do it really well. They wait for the ball, come off the back. They pretty much know when they have a setup, when they don't. But I see it at a lot of different levels where the players just don't recognize their opportunities to score. That's too long. It's going to come off the back. Good cross court by Maria. Nice save. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't like the shot choice there. Keep it away from her forehand. It was that reverse pinch that you've been hitting, but now it got you in trouble. I don't think it was the right shot anyway there. Let's take a look. Yeah. She's behind you. She's getting in good position. The ball's just too high. So if you look where she is, it's pretty clear the right shot here down the line. Especially given the ball height. Reverse pinch is going to be too hard. You're going to leave it up way too often. And when you do leave it up, you're out of position. And she's in good position. That's the danger of pinching and trying to kill the ball. When you miss them, it's usually bad for you. It's either a skip or you left it up and your opponent has good position in the front court. Oh, she got the back wall crack there. Good shot. Alright, good stuff. That is the completion of game 2, I believe. Maria wasn't sure of the score there. I hope the video helped you out, David, there. I wanted to make sure that you saw all the stuff that we talked about during lessons. I want to make sure you saw it on the video. I know sometimes I'm a bit repetitive with early racket preparation, getting your racket up, getting in position, taking the right shot. I feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's something that it's important to me that you get better, because I know how much you love the game. I love when you come to visit and we do racquetball lessons, because you think the way I think, and you're a good hard worker at the game. You're willing to sit there and do drills for an hour, which is great. It's a testament to you. So I really want to help you out, and I want to make sure that this gets ingrained in your head. Like maybe you go to bed tonight, you're just thinking, get my racket up, and my voice is just resonating through your mind. I'm cool with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with being obnoxious about racket preparation, because I want you to get better, and I feel like it's one thing that you can absolutely improve. All right, for everybody else watching, hopefully some of this helped out your game as well. You can always send me an email, racquetballtim@hotmail.com, if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys on the courts.